Hey everybody, less than 2 weeks until Halloween, and you're on the A-list. I hope that everyone has been taking advantage of all of the incredible fall activities that have been happening here in Frederick. You've probably been on some kind of a hayride. You've probably collected some pumpkins. There's places all over Frederick that makes that possible. Gaver Farm, Summerlin's Farm. I really hope that you've seen it all. As you can see, I am wearing a very comfy Halloween dress. I can go like this. I can go like this. I can scare you. Oh, I can get scared. It's really exciting. There is nothing scarier on this earth than not knowing whether your house is going to sell and whether you're going to be able to buy another one. That's actually the most terrifying reality that could possibly happen. But guess what? You ain't got to worry about that with me. Today we're going to talk to my friends Dawn and Stacy about how the process went when they sold their first house and purchased their gorgeous townhouse that has the most beautiful kitchen and is pretty much just incredibly amazing. We're going to talk to them about how the process went for them, and you'll get to see, you know, on Facebook and Instagram, sometimes you just get to see everybody smiling around the closing table, and there are difficulties, there are problems. If you've ever hung out with me, you know that I will be stressed out because something is going wrong. And we really get into that with Dawn and Stacy. So let's go straight to our testimonial interview. All right, so we are here at Dawn and Stacy's house. Dawn and Stacy are my past clients, friends first, past clients second. St. Mary's Seahawks. We're trying to make a thing, like a fly Seahawks fly. I know, Greg and I were talking about that. We're gonna make one. First of all, you guys have like the most beautiful kitchen in the world. Look at these beautiful pendant lights. I normally don't like purple in the kitchen. I think we discussed this because it's not a warm color, but this looks amazing. Can you guys tell us about the person who lived here before and why this kitchen looks so amazing? Yeah.
We had very good facilities and went the extra mile to make sure that everything was really good.
Yeah, and it was like good taste, like really good. Like everything just goes together. I freaking love it. And I said, I was like, hey, you know, I should hang out with some of my past clients and like bake something and we can talk about, you know, how we work together. And then I was thinking, who has the most beautiful kitchen? And so I came here. So we're gonna make dreamsicle cookies. Left over from last Christmas, so don't be like me, and when you see the Christmas stuff, be like, did you already bust out the Christmas crap? No, it's from last Christmas.
Scarecrow in the front yard.
Got it. So yeah, let's make some dreamsicle cookies.
All right, sounds good.
They're a lot more official than I am.
You have the stand mixer, you use the stand mixer.
I don't use my stand mixer. Yeah. I know you guys are official bakers. I would just let the shell go in there and be like, cookie? You're making progress. Or regarding the sale. First we started talking about Bon Air Road.
So that was winter of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would have still been this year, 2018.
Right.
So we met in the winter and we thought we were going to sell the house in the spring and summer because that's when people sell houses. And then you said, no, I can sell your house now. And we were like, great, I don't want to live here anymore.
Yeah, and I was at their house like the week after and I was like, let's do it, right? So we had this, it was at a seminar, right? So there were a couple other people there. Yep. It was nice to bounce ideas off of everyone.
Yep, we met at Direct Mortgage and got to have some one-on-one conversations, so that was good.
Yeah, and everybody else there lived in, well, you guys were in Parkville, now you're in Abington, right? And then everybody else there was from Baltimore as well.
Yes.
Because Allie sells shit in Baltimore all the time, right? And don't forget that, please.
And then we dragged you out to Harford County.
And now we're out here in Harford County. That's lovely. We met, we discussed a price. Then we kind of adjusted all of our timelines. Talk about how the purchase too. Because originally it was like, oh my gosh, we're so scared about how we're going to sell our house and find a place to live in that little time frame. But we flipped it all on its head.
Right. So our biggest concern was we were going to be homeless. That Allie was going to sell our house and we wouldn't find the house we wanted for a long time. And
I would never do that to you.
We'd be settling on a house and we didn't want this to be we buy a house and we have to buy another house. Because that's just too much.
Right.
So we went from the mindset of sell this house, freak out, hope we find something, to let's go find something and then we'll sell this house.
Yeah. And so we went, I remember we went on like 5 showings in one day.
Yes.
And everybody was super pessimistic about being able to find anything.
Yep.
We saw the house that was a 90s time capsule.
Oh my gosh.
Which was one of my favorite houses of all time.
Including the tube television in the corner with the Cheers bar.
Yeah.
And Sandlot was one of the VHS tapes.
In their basement was just wall to wall, like memorabilia, but all stuff from our childhood. I was like, oh my God, I want
the half the Orioles bathroom.
Yes. Yes, which was a big draw for us.
No.
We were super pessimistic about being able to find anything, and this was the last house we saw.
House number 5.
Yeah, and we made it like to maybe around that area.
Got halfway through the living room and saw this kitchen, and then told my wife, we're buying this house, come see the kitchen.
And then what happened?
And then before we even walked upstairs, Allie was already on the phone saying we have an offer.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, we might have other offers, and I was like, too bad, because we're gonna beat them. Right? And then, I mean, it turns out that actually other offers beat us monetarily.
Right. But you sweet talked.
I sweet talked like crazy. I was like, this is just a dream, and it's so beautiful, and the baby.
And the baby, and play the teacher card, and...
I really busted out all of my finest material.
Yeah.
Look, I cracked the egg, and it doesn't have a shell in it.
Good job.
Yay, boom. Your other kitchen, while it was perfectly functional.
Good for 1952 construction.
Yeah, it was just like one wall of stuff. That's it.
We polished that turd. It looked alright when we sold it.
Yeah. You guys really liked the mural. I wasn't the biggest fan.
And there was like a coup on Facebook over it too.
Yes! They turned all of their friends against me. They were like, we have to stop painting it. We have to paint this mural. We have to take it down. And people were like, I like the mural. And I was like, I don't care what you like. That mural's coming down. It was like a MC Escher.
It was like
Italian
country kitchen oil mural. We didn't paint it. It was there and we liked it. But I wanted the house.
That was a mistake. Crappy character. Ugly character. Ugly character. That's okay. Oh, I remember when I first met with you guys, you had already met with another realtor who said that you could...
So the year
price
before, we met with the realtor who helped us buy that
I was
house.
Like, no
name dropping. It was a friend of a friend, and we bought that house with them, and then he had since expanded, and we got Joe Schmo on his team. And Joe Schmo told us we should probably rent.
Something low. Like the price that he gave you was super low.
Yeah. The price he told us it would sell for, that he was hopeful for, was 20 grand less than what you sold it for.
Right. And that it appraised for. It's not just like, I mean, they were very worried because you guys bought, when did you buy?
We bought in 2009.
Right before.
Right as it was starting to fall, but it continued to fall. So we were underwater by like 50 grand.
You guys were like, no, we're never going to be able to. And I was like,
house.
I think you are. And we really did.
And we sold for higher than
we sold above list price. Yeah. And it appraised and everything turned out well. Yeah. Now let's talk about this house. Why did you guys decide Harford County? Why? I mean, I know why, but I think other people should know why.
So I teach in the county, so my commute went from 40 minutes down to 10 minutes less. How's your commute? And I go, I don't have one.
Daycare, I was going to say.
Daycare's 5 minutes away.
Your parents?
My parents are 15 minutes away, and there's every store you could possibly want within a 5-mile radius of this house.
Yeah.
So we get the comfort of that, but we also have a nature preserve behind this neighborhood called Harford Glen, and so there's wetlands and trails and birds and turtles. We saw deer while we were walking to the library the other night.
let's do some more baking. Are we done?
Okay.
We're done with the mixing? All right, let's bake. It's okay. Is this right? Okay. All right, dreamsicles. So they have white chocolate chips in it and the mystery secret ingredient. Except it's delicious. No. Beer and an orange dreamsicle cookie. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to buying a house, selling a house, all those things.
St. Mary's Way.
St. Mary's Way. Mmm.
That's good, right?
I didn't get some orange. Hold on. You wouldn't know that's Tang. It's like orange zest. Thanks for letting me stop by your house and bake with you guys. Dawn and Stacy are a perfect example of when people might be your friends before this process starts, but now we are eternally bonded. I am all about their daughter. They're coming over to my house to help me garden because they were telling me how freaking crappy my flower beds look. We are like this because of this process, because making a house into a home is something that ties people together forever, and I absolutely love every moment of it. Tune in next week when I'm not happy about this. I just want to go on record. I'm not happy about this. I am going to Markoff's Haunted Forest, and I'm probably going to shit myself.
I mean, I can't wait for it.
Oh, I'm sure you can't wait. I could wait easily another decade and watch me freak the fuck out. It should be great. It's going to be great. Next week on the A-List.